welcome to RetasoCast 16, Valentine's 2021.
Yay!
Yeah. Under special circumstances, Ernest can't be here with us, but
He's lovesick.
Yeah, he's lovesick.
yeah.
He's got the love
But
bug.
we got him on the phone right now, which is thematic to our long distance discussion. Ernest,
Hello.
would you kindly?
Hi.
Hi.
Yes. Hello.
Okay.
Ernest says hi.
Is
Okay,
this what
so
LDR feels like?
siguro.
Yeah.
But
You guys
I-
wouldn't know.
I don't see Ernest's penis
How annoying.
in the screen. But okay, mag-start na tayo sa itong live stream. Just so you know, all of us are super nervous about it, and we all dressed up. And
Bitaw.
okay,
We all dressed up.
we all dressed up except Ernest. We can only see his face because that's all he needed. Asshole.
Come on, twirl for us, Ernest. Give us a little
Koy,
pirouette.
pila bayad.
50.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Okay. So we probably have some listeners who are wondering when to mag-start, and we said 8:30 a while ago. It's now 8:45. We will now start the cast.
Start.
Go, Tiny, press the button.
Press
Do the thing.
button. Let us. Oh my god, this is awful. I hate being perceived, and yet we are doing this.
Yeah, it's for the clout, baby.
Ako sa chat, inay fucked up ng mga butang na nahitabo. Para
Why?
at least maputol na to ni Dayon
What
before
chat?
to ma-cancel permanently.
Okay.
Starting live.
Is the video? Hi, internet. Hi, Facebook. This is
Hi.
RetasoCast coming to you.
Live
On our
from an
Valentine's episode.
undisclosed location.
Yes. If you can see at the bottom of the screen, there is an Ernest communicating with us. If you can't visualize Ernest, we have a very tasteful drawing, Pia. Would you kindly
Okay, I'm gonna get it.
put it into the front of the screen? Say hello to Comic Ernest.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
We even give him a catchphrase.
Yawa.
It says yawa. It says yawa.
Very nice.
Wala gid. Yawa gid.
Yawa gid.
Yawa
was-
gid bay.
It was either Gid or Yawa.
I feel like we're alienating just the listeners because they're probably not all on live Facebook.
Yeah.
Because
so-
Facebook sucks.
How many viewers do we have now? Tell us.
I don't know. We have 2 viewers.
We have 2 viewers. One of them is Ernest. So.
And then the other one is Tiny. Nice. Give me the
Okay.
Ernest portrait. I'll have it next to me here.
Yeah, he wants to keep Ernest close.
We'll need Ernest in the screen.
Ernest
so
is his
what are we
baby.
gonna talk about today?
Wow.
We're gonna talk about love.
It's like
What do we?
no government talk today.
Yeah.
This is not a political show.
It's not like we love our country.
We do love our country.
We do love our country, and that's why we have to fight for it. But we're not
Just
supposed to talk.
love
No
this
politics.
time. There's a politics jar that
Yes.
we will put contributions in whenever we delve into those sad stuff.
So, anong comments or sad, if you can see, please.
I think we should just put Ernest down.
No, I want Ernest to be in the screen. We made a
Aw.
drawing and everything.
Ernest, can you hear him? Look at him. He loves you that much.
Does this work?
Aww. Anne is here.
We'll probably just gonna
Hi, Anne.
we'll have Ernest edit out all this preparation stuff, and then when we get to the topics,
When we get to actually being entertaining, that's when he will.
what do you want to talk about this week, Valentine's Day?
Tiny has been talking about. We should talk about Valentine's. We should talk about love and
We've been
romance.
talking, nakamention naman tag Valentine's for the past.
we should talk
3
about the history of Valentine's and how
We already
it started.
talked about the history. of
Yeah, it
Valentine's.
was a holiday
We
scam.
talked about chocolate.
Mhm.
Yeah, but do you know the history of Valentine's and Saint Valentine?
Okay,
How
tell
he-
us then.
No, I don't really know.
Okay, so who are you talking to?
Not really.
Why'd you even bring it up? What we were actually planning to do if Ernest was like not indisposed, we were gonna have our kanang Christmas Orphans Collective. We were gonna turn it into a Valentine's Orphans Collective, and we would go on a date with Pia and Ernest as a proxy na uyab. What was that?
Oh, do we have
Oh
like
no,
a
we have to
comment from a
silent.
listener?
We have to silence this.
Oh, Anne is here. Hi, Anne. And Denise. Hi, Denise. Is Denise your friend, Pia? Denise Aurelia Pasqua?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi, Den. I
Al's
miss
also
you.
here. Hi, Al.
Hi, Al.
Hello. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. We're not being interesting yet, so.
Do you guys have any comments about love and Valentine's and the country?
Yeah, how is
Just
love
post them
and
down.
romance and relationships
And we'll-
for you right now?
What were we gonna do for Valentine's Orphans like
We were
tomorrow and stuff?
We were gonna take our LDR friends on a date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna make Ernest do a lot of boyfriend stuff that he hasn't done, like
With you.
go bowling with me. And then I wanted na all of us would bring like costumes and then mag photo shoot tas a Kodak. And then we'll all have photos of the four of us in our wallets. Isn't that great?
Oh, that's so high school.
Valentine's
Napade na kanang photo booth nga thing sa
Picture
Kodak?
City, I
cute.
think.
I didn't know that.
And napa na sa Ayala, and then because people get like PhilHealth, so a lot of people are also looking for paspas ng ID picture. So napa na sila, they still do shit.
Fidel's also here.
Fidel, which one?
Fidel Rica Franca, you're Fidel.
Yay! Hi, Fids.
He says, hola mga guapaw.
Me also, thanks.
Oh god.
We don't have the ultimate guapa, which is Ernest. He dressed up.
Yeah.
Did you dress up, Ernest?
We don't know.
I don't know.
He's currently naked right now. That is the one. That is the
That's
the
why.
image in our heads right now.
But Ernest will be monitoring the comment section as RetasoCast and like siya sa inyong mga posts. And then he'll also comment and probably delete some of the inappropriate comments. So Ernest, shout out.
So, what are we gonna talk about? About love. Love in times of COVID. Love in times
of COVID. Ugh, that is such a cliche.
What else was our date idea for tomorrow? What are we gonna do?
I don't know. We just,
Sogo.
mga ano, tagpansit.
They have to pay
Maker.
extra ba if na extra nga tao na dilera duha.
What if it's like 4 people? It's
Yeah.
like, hey, short time.
So like, pwede kamera ang first few minutes and then sila na sa nang musa ko niya. Just college moves.
Uy, tubag si Ernest. Lami pansit dira so go bitaw. How do you know Ernest?
How do you know, Ernest?
How many times have
I
you
think
been
he's
to
told
Sogo?
us that he's been there
That's the recurring meme on
a few
Sogo.
times.
Lami lang pansit.
Yeah. What else could
So
we have
clean, so
done?
good.
I think a lot of couples will be kanang nag-staycation or sila sa
Oh yeah.
What does hotel?
Ato man sa hotel if kanang dangarus or manggaya pa ng mga hotel.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe like they don't have any houses.
Yeah,
or,
they don't have a good apartment or a good place to live. So they just want to stay somewhere that's actually nice.
It's like, God, guys, why don't you just get a better house?
Consider the love struggle of the masses, Benny.
Yeah, it's like, it's so easy. Why don't you just work hard and then you can get a better apartment?
That's horrible.
Just to people who don't know, I'm being sarcastic, okay?
Stop relying on the government. Huwag na
Yeah.
kayo magreklamo.
Puro reklamo lang these people. Don't they know they can just uplift themselves from poverty by themselves?
By the bootstraps.
Okay, we need to put $1 in like
Okay.
political jar.
Unsa man ang inyong ideas for staycation ng Valentine's?
Oh, you guys, what's your idea of a staycation?
I just like being somewhere nice with like a hotel
But
with a nice duvet.
a duvet.
A duvet.
Is that different from a divan?
Darling.
Because like I just like to sleep,
With someone.
preferably. But like if there were none, I'd be like, okay, hotel with a nice place to sleep. Oh,
By myself.
amazing! I love it. Self-love.
With the buffet, unfortunately, like buffets have been prohibited
Oh,
during
well,
COVID,
that's
right?
fair.
The buffets haven't come back at all.
But like the buffet in SM Vikings is open.
Oh yeah,
I
we
don't
tried
know.
that one.
Like in partial
last year.
capacity, right?
Oh.
So it's
And
different.
then-
So nobody's allowed to like pick on their own. So
yeah, you're
like,
not allowed to handle the food yourself. Like all the kanang staff is there, and then sila ang magbutang ng food nimo.
Because apparently, like it's more dangerous if you touch a lot of utensils by yourself. You
Yeah.
know?
And
So-
then kanang the plates are provided for you on your table. So mag-ask na lang kanila kanang can I have a new plate, kuya or ate?
Huh.
But what about, I think a lot of our listeners are gonna be, wala sila hotel, but they're just gonna be at home na lang jud. And, movies lang na,
A good meal.
Do they do Zoom dates? How
Unsa
do you
may-
do Zoom dates?
Kinsa may reliant sa kanang food delivery recently.
Me, because I don't cook.
Oh my god.
Unsa man imong recommended delivery food sa
my God.
for Valentine's?
For Valentine's? Oh
Yeah.
shit, I don't know, because most of the time I just do it for like McDonald's.
Like a romantic solo meal.
My romantic solo meal is McDonald's cheeseburger with large fries and McFlurry.
That doesn't sound sad at all.
It's very romantic.
It's self-love.
Oh yeah, that's true.
What's that?
Self-love.
And then, I guess na yung mga desserts that you can order. Is donuts a Valentine's food? Is that romantic?
Yeah, I think so.
Cakes?
Chocolates.
Cheesecakes.
Ha? Sino donut?
What, Ernest?
Why,
What
you
did
don't like
say?
donuts as a romantic? You put
Nuts.
Okay, probably
You
not.
have nuts, Ernest.
Ernest is like...
Do nuts.
Ernest is like the number one fat shamer here. Pero if na ay donut kay murag gay tabi. Like, you why Ernest?
And,
Guys.
and so she like.
Asa may Valentine's symbolis yung mga donut. So na siya buslot. Yeah, pwede siya butang feeling. So mo na ang iyang kuan.
Nasa'y glaze. Nasa'y glaze.
I guess that's what makes it Valentine's Day.
Faith commented, "Lami as charcuterie."
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Where? What's a
Charcuterie.
What's a charcuterie? What?
This
Oh, the
one.
cheese plate? Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you.
I prepared the cheese plate and it
This
has grapes and queso de bola,
Queso de bola.
which was on
everyone.
sale in Rustans, and we have crackers.
So this
They
is...
could or could not be fida depending on how fancy you think we are.
Oh, John's here too. Hey,
And
John.
I said me mixed nuts with raisins and other dried fruits.
This is the poor
Trail
man's
mix.
charcuterie. This is a
And then
suduchery.
we're just trying to get drunk here right now because all
On
of us
on what? On what? What are we drinking?
Oh, sure,
on
sure,
our
sure,
friendship.
sure.
Sorry, they're not paying us yet. So whoever is we're drinking right now on a strawberry daiquiri, yeah, come look
on,
for
show
us
it,
and then
show it.
mag ano me.
It's strawberry.
Ay, pakita.
No,
Ayaw.
no,
Ayaw,
just no
don't
label.
show the brand.
No label.
This-
Red.
To all the business owners watching, this could be your brand.
Your brand right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For our 30 listeners. Yeah.
We should ask our listeners sa ilabuhat
Yeah.
sa
Let's
Valentine's.
ask some questions.
Faith and Anne, what do you guys do on Valentine's?
Pero on more to the point of donuts, no, kayo like, I'm so obsessed
With
with Mikey's. Wait, no, we're not supposed to. Well, I'm
Sige na
obsessed
lang.
with a rival,
Where?
with a rival bake shop.
What?
That starts with an M.
I-reveal na lang eh.
just
But
say
like,
it.
let me get Mikey's donuts. That's all I'm gonna say.
Asa na sa Food Panda?
I don't think so. Mikey's, pero
Mikey's?
the one
Mikey's?
kana ganing na Q, Mike Q
Oh,
U I's.
Ah.
They have really tasty
Isn't that-
crinkles.
Oh really?
Isn't it Mikey's? Di na? Makey's?
Mikey's.
Like the
M-A-Q-I,
Curies.
diba?
It's Mikey's, but with a really fancy spelling.
Diba,
Mikey's.
dapat Makey's kay the Curie man siya.
Yeah.
Makey's.
So lami ang donuts dira.
Nay.
Oh.
Wala.
Oh, I think that's what Valentine's is for.
If
no?
ganahan mo magpalit na mag usa ka box na kanang empty. And then you just put Mikey's donuts.
Oh
in.
yeah, and then you
You're like,
can
oh my god, fancy.
Yeah, and then you can also like buy kanang sprinkles na lang yourself.
Aww.
And then you can save it for your other
Bitaw.
dishes, like your pancakes and your spaghetti. I
Yeah,
don't know.
like small ways to battle against capitalism. Like
What-
down with the machine.
What I did in college was mag-uli ko kanang Angel's Burger and then butangan ako cheese and lettuce and then mustard, so it becomes a fancy burger.
Oh, interesting.
You can do the same thing with Minute Burger.
Yeah, Minute Burger's really good.
Ikaw, you're a cook. I mean, both of you are cooks. So,
No.
mga both of you are cooks.
Yes, thank you, Pia. I love you, Pia.
Both of us cook. Yes.
I cook too. I like
Yes.
playing in the kitchen.
Playing.
Playing is the key word.
So may mga budget nga fancy meals na inyo ma-recommend for
Yeah,
For,
Valentine's.
Valentine's Day.
What is our budget meals?
I don't know.
Cook by
Usually,
yourself.
if Valentine's man good, mas special man ang feeling na wala na kay buhaton ba na mag-order lang kog food.
Oh.
Ribs are good. So
I don't know.
Ribs.
Like,
What's your ribs?
I don't know. It's just
Asa man ang
it's just a
ribs
special
Valentine's?
no, unsa man ang imong Valentine's.
Fancy mong good ang
food,
ribs
Ernest?
for kuan, I think.
I don't know. I think like Valentine's is just an excuse to eat, so you eat anything you want. Like, doesn't
Ang
matter.
dapat ko lang sa Valentine's kay kuha naman diretso naman
Ew.
sweets, mga dessert. Yeah, ang only meat that you're eating is people.
Okay. So for Valentine's,
Soylent Green.
mauna ang chocolate and then
For
you get to the
Valentine's.
meat.
Count out.
Chocolate covered
Medium
dick.
rare.
How would that work, no? Chocolate covered dick. Would you have to melt the chocolate?
What?
inside?
What? Let's just
Why? May
why?
liquid
We really tried to dance around
Fudge
it, and
version.
Tiny just like went right into it.
I want to put chocolate on dicks.
I don't know. It sounds like a very fun idea.
This is Tiny, guys.
Thanks, Steins.
Aye.
How many viewers do we have now? Show the count.
Oh my god, we have 12.
Oh my God, 12.
12. We have reached the 10 mark.
Oh my God, who have we
That's
not
good.
mentioned of our 12 watchers yet?
This is the crest of our, like, our
The crest.
Yeah.
The apex.
The apex.
The other word that starts with the... I don't know. the zenith.
Yes.
I got
the
one.
Zenith.
Wow. Zenith. Ano yung spell mo nga yung Zenith, Pia? Zenis.
Yay! Hi, 12 viewers.
Hello. Do we know? We don't know who they are, right?
Can we tell who
We
they
know
are?
some of them.
We should know that
Oh,
because I
no.
like to go into like other people's lives, and then I don't like that people know that I'm there. It's like I don't want to give you that.
Oh, you
that-
just said that and we lost one viewer.
Oh shit! But we'd love to know you.
Yeah, we want to know about all of our fans.
Fans, probably like
Probably
curious.
just friends and kanang concerned relatives.
We wouldn't go so far as to say
Pia's
they're
mom.
fans.
Pia's mom is on here.
Oh my god.
Marcar Aguilos.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
We just
Marcar.
friended each other.
One
I'm
of
excited.
one of the three of us here is obsessed with you, and it's not me.
Yeah.
Not me. I like age-appropriate women.
It's definitely me.
No.
I love your karaoke. I follow you on We Sing.
No?
Yeah, we're friends on We Sing.
Who is on We Sing besides you and a bunch of my tita?
All titas.
All titas are on We Sing.
All the titas are on We Sing.
Unsa na ka nang mag-karaoke lang ka and then i-record niya?
Yeah, it's a karaoke app. It's really nice actually because they have a lot of kind of songs that aren't typically in karaoke. Like they have a really good selection of Pure, Smiths.
Whoa.
Smiths.
Smiths. I didn't know you were British. We want a bottle of water.
Naman ang poached. It's probably not going to be offensive to them because they're the ones who are usually the offenders. Mate. Oh, wait, there's a different one. Fuck.
Yeah.
So, what's the consensus? Mag-order out cook food. What am I preparing
I think
tomorrow?
like I've been seeing a lot of ads
We're gonna eat
cutting
out
about
tomorrow.
restaurants cutting offering stay at home course like 5-course meals.
No? And how much are they kanang
They're usually
charging
like-
for
Like 1,000 to 3,000. So pricey.
Kinsa man sa mga restaurants na mag-propose ng mga yung basin
Oh,
ka ng
fancy.
karinderya rin
I also saw like I think they got popular during the pandemic. Ayo Cafe. They were offering like 3-course meal siguro, I think. Who else was offering
What?
Because I've been seeing a lot of ads lately about kaning Valentine's ads.
Don't give in. That's the consumerism.
Unsa ang mas advertised ang Valentine's or ang Chinese New Year?
Both actually. Chinese New Year was also pretty big.
No? Oh, I guess because it was this Friday. Last Friday.
Majestic put up an ad.
Mm.
A lot of Chinese dim sum put up an ad.
Ikaw,
For Chinese New Year?
nakakaon kag dim sum this week to celebrate our current oppressors?
No, we did have pares. Some like our folks at the office. They like my coworkers. They cook meals.
Oh?
Paris would be a great Valentine's meal.
I know but it's pares,
Because it's lovers
but
eating
it had
pares.
Chinese lettuce. That's what I'm gonna say. So.
Wow. So, Relevant.
Chinese lettuce or Chinese cabbage? I have no idea. One of them is Chinese.
Nakapalit mo og ano?
Cabbage of our
We wanted to buy
oppressors.
tikoy. Kanang
Oh, tikoy.
once again na what's tikoy made of? It's rice.
Rice,
Kanang no
Opo ko
sticky.
tilaw ka ng legit nga tikoy na dili ang kanang murag hopya lang na something.
Yeah, kanang na dito sa grocery nakakita mi, and then it was like 225 ang kanang dako nga piece. And then it was the one that you slice and then you dip it in eggs and you fry it. But there was a smaller one, pero muto ang nahurot, and then I didn't feel like spending 250 to, you know, just try to appropriate a culture. But ansa pa? We're mostly just gonna eat up. What are we gonna do tomorrow for our Valentine orphan Pia?
Just me.
Yeah, I'm sorry
Oh
about
my god,
that.
I'm the third wheel.
No, it's like you are.
Think of it as a friend thing, you know? Like, because Valentine's doesn't necessarily just have to be about lovers. Like, loving your friends.
Yeah.
And loving your...
If anime has taught me anything, friendships
your
are
country.
just are important on Valentine's.
Right.
Kanang mga, ano sa kaya tawag na? Giri o unmi nga choco. Okay.
What? Gary,
Don't act like you don't know what Japanese Valentine's looks like, you fucking weeb.
Giri? Like onigiri?
No. Tiny, please explain Japanese Valentine's to us.
Okay,
Since
so they have like Japanese Valentines. During Valentine's Day, it's the girls who give chocolates.
Yeah.
The girls who give the chocolates to the guy, and then they have a special day called White Day, where the boys are the ones who reciprocate and give chocolates to the girls.
It has nothing to do with white supremacy. Just to be clear.
Ooh,
So what happens on Japanese Valentine's?
they get given chocolates. Girls get given chocolates.
You're not gonna get... No, girls
what?
give the chocolates.
Yeah.
And the chocolates come in two categories. One is giri and one is unme. Love.
Oh,
And then kanang one is specifically kanang a friend chocolate and the other is
okay. Like
a romantic na chocolate. And then it's the girls who are kanang pressured into giving gifts to the boys there, and the boys padagane lang sila chocolate na ma-receive nga nga day. And then they give back on White Day.
Stop.
Just so you know, I'm just sharing this information that I figured out of extensive watching of anime, and then I have no idea how that really plays out in actual schools.
how about what are Filipino traditions during Valentine's?
Koan ka ng kissing booth. Anya.
Tayo.
What is that? I have a feeling.
Kanang priso-priso. Handcuff din. You get handcuffed to your crush.
We have that.
And then your crush
ano,
goes, ew.
That's a Christmas thing for us.
Filipino tradition sa Valentine's kay
Yeah.
promise magstorya rata.
What?
Promise magstorya rata.
Mag-story ata about like, ano sa
Iya,
buhaton.
iya kadang di ka na agaron ka og kon ba agaron ka motel or ano sa niya. Promise magstorya rata.
That's so creepy. That's so creepy.
Promise, mag-storya na ta. Ugh.
Oh.
Wala pa ko naingana ni Tiny at some point. Promise, mag-storya na ta.
And that we do really talk. We really talk.
Yeah.
So no false advertising there.
That's scary. Wala pala yung kabat yan.
Oh, is it
But
Ernest?
wait.
Have you experienced that, Ernest?
No.
Did anybody ask you to talk in Sago?
Wala man.
Maybe they
Speaking
wanted to
from
know more about
experience.
videos. I don't know. Or guitars and pedals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Tiny. Context is that Ernest knows a lot about guitars and pedals. RetasoWorks guitar.
Yeah, it's an extension of
Please
RetasoCast.
message if
Shout
ganahan
out
mo.
RetasoWorks guitar.
Is that what it's
Is
called?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's what you said. Is that what it's called, Ernest?
Guitar Retaso. Guitar Retaso works.
Gitasu.
I think nangihi si Ernest.
Next topic. Next topic.
Okay.
What about movies? I have watched so many Valentine's movies for the past week na di ko ano na Valentine's sa'yo.
We've been
Oh,
watching
yeah.
Pride and Prejudice, the best book in the
I love
universe.
Pride and
Yes.
Prejudice.
Mr. Bingley.
Mr.
I wanted-
Darcy.
I wanted to get into the hype of Pride and Prejudice, and then na-realize lang na ko na kanang si Mr. Darcy that everyone's so enamored with. He's just the 1700s version of Sasuke. Na kanang siya ang murag edgy boy ba dito sa katunga time na Jane Austen era. What do you like about Mr. Darcy?
Oh my
he's
god.
Mysterious.
No.
Good.
Mr.
Okay.
Darcy's great because he's misunderstood.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like Sasuke. Okay. So how am I wrong na mag-ingon ko na Mr. Darcy is just Mr. Sasuke?
And he's
Patay ang Sasuke.
Ano na-offend ka?
Ang sama, Ernest, yung comment ni Mr. Darcy.
Darcy.
Kita na ba kag Pride and Prejudice, Ernest?
Of course he's seen it.
Everybody's seen
Oh,
Pride and Prejudice, right?
Oo, kanang on your own accord or kanang like by your own decision.
Of course not.
Promise, magstorya ra ta.
More actually yung lagi buwan.
Mag-story na tayo nagtanong sa lang Pride and Prejudice.
Patay, isa man din naka-genre ng promise mag-storya. Mumblecore man nila essentially.
Mumblecore.
Oh, speaking of Mumblecore, Bayani just told us about his really bad opinion of not liking Before Sunrise.
Ala.
Jesus.
Tiny can't say anything like
haven't
right about
seen
it.
it.
Tiny hasn't seen
I
it.
haven't
So
seen
tell us, what's this Before Sunrise?
It's amazing. You just talk about life while in Vienna with a stranger. Amazing.
Yeah, what's the
Sounds so
what's the arc?
riveting.
Where does it go?
It doesn't have to go anywhere.
Oh, that sounds
They
really nice.
They're just discovering each other.
How many movies
In
is
a-
before the Before series?
It's a before
Before.
trilogy.
The Before trilogy.
So it's before sunrise, before sunset, and then before midnight.
and then asa ang Land Before Time. Ano?
I think I would watch Land Before Time. That sounds better.
I haven't seen that.
At least
before
Land
Time.
Before
Oh
Time.
my
had a
god,
banger.
you haven't seen Land
Uy,
Before
Valentine's
Time?
movie, Land Before Time.
Kanang,
Bitaw.
and we held on together.
He loves Ernest anyway. Na dinosaur.
Tayang it. Namatay ang dinosaur gid. It's funny because Ernest can't do anything. If he gets mad, we can just turn off the phone. Ano ba yung Valentine's movies ni Mones?
Land Before Time. Jurassic Park.
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Ayaw.
Requiem
Di
for
siya
a
pwede
Dream.
isulti ng mga films na mga tanawal Valentine's.
Irreversible.
Oh no! Please don't.
Basin.
Or ganang bago running admit si Denis Villeneuve na ganahan kayo siya sa Mother ni Darren Aronofsky. So,
I like Mother.
no, that's more of a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Kaya we watch it in Christmas. Nabi, Birth of Jesus ato. And
Okay,
then kikaon
bitaw.
siya.
But it can also work as a Valentine's
You
movie
get-
because it's the love of Earth.
I
The love
want-
of Mother.
I want human to human love.
Wow.
Her.
Save it for Earth Day.
Her.
Don't kink shame.
Oh, her is very nice.
This is a bit.
Kano sila nagawas ang her? 20...
I have no idea.
Ano si Spike?
No.
2018,
No,
2017?
2016? 20...
I think it's pretty recent.
It was like
Yeah,
Oscar.
early 2010s.
2013.
2013.
Wow,
Factory
we're
correct.
old.
2013.
Ang her ni Spike Jones.
Oh.
No way. Oh yeah, it was before Chris Pratt was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Aww. Anne said Retaso guitar work. She corrected us for you, Ernest.
Gi-correct po mo ni Joshua. Please mix that cheese with crackers and grapes.
Yes, there are crackers and grapes, and there's also dried nuts.
Oh.
So eat a dick, Josh.
Joshua says best Valentine's movie, Lake House. You watch that?
Kinsa Derek on it?
That has John Cusack in it, right?
What?
Lake House.
Which one?
And
You said John Cusack was Mr. Darcy.
I haven't seen Lake House.
It's the one with Sandra Bullock, and it's a
And John Cusack? What?
think
Did
so.
someone say John Cusack?
Yes,
I love
John
John
Cusack.
Cusack. Oh god.
I just
He's,
wanna watch.
he is like a sexy bulldog.
High fidelity for all you out people.
Ganahan ko
Out
sa...
girls and out boys.
We haven't watched her in a while, no? That was really good. And then it was like, more, Scarlett Johansson replaced someone na... Originally, the voice was supposed to be robotic, but then they decided, no, we want ScarJo to be the voice. Yeah, and then... What did you think about the movie?
I loved it. It was so sweet that they just fell in love. And I love like the voice of Scarjo. Okay, cute kay siya.
Yeah, nice and
Oh.
raspy, you know.
It was a really tender movie, and there were a lot of poetic lines. I really liked the breakup.
Because it was so poetic. You're going through like
Books. Yeah,
Wait,
like it's a
the-
story. They're wait, let me go. Let me have
okay.
my bit. Like their romance, their relationship is like a story that's so familiar and comforting, but then she can't recognize the words because they begin to stretch, and she just falls into that infinite, endless something.
Is this your description, or is this she says this in the movie?
She just says something like more or less to that point.
Okay.
It's like,
Aww.
Scarjo, take me.
And did you know who the kanang robot voice was? The elevated form. That was your fan katong sa Succession. See the old guy, si Brian Cox. That was him.
Aww.
And so pa. Since tag Pride and Prejudice yesterday, I saw Atonement, also starring Keira Knightley and directed by the same guy. What do you guys know about Atonement?
Nothing.
No, it's like it's pang Valentine's Day. It's like
Really? I thought it's very depressing.
it is very depressing, and it's like wow, Valentine's. And then kanang I think it's perfect for COVID. Na kanang like long distance kayo sila, and it's like oh, and then. The lead girl is the lead small girl is actually Saoirse Ronan.
What?
Or
No.
Saoirse.
Ronan, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was her breakout role, and then she got nominated for an Oscar
Wow.
for kanang.
Oh yeah, she got nominated for an
Atonement.
Oscar at
Wow.
such a young
At
age.
13.
Wow.
Yeah, and now
So,
she's.
Atonement. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finished it.
Nindot po siya nga movie.
Mo na nga to
Yes.
buhaton
For
karong
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
We're gonna
We
watch
bite,
Atonement
we bite
this
it.
Valentine's.
We
Yeah,
bite it.
bite
We bite the
You're
chocolate.
supposed to bite it.
Wait. We have to bite something. We pick something to bite.
No, we don't want
Take the juicy.
Don't do it. Ugh.
No. It's a bad scene.
No, it's art kayo siyang masalida actually. And then I think dira ara sa dong nauso si James McAvoy. Yeah, and it's been audited too. Keira Knightley really kind of acts with her jaw. Like she really puts it out there.
O si na may mga people who mag-mouth acting. And they just masundog kay nila ang mga nouns so nga actresses just by how
Yeah.
they do their jaw. Si Keira Knightley
on
si
TikTok.
Yeah, that dude on TikTok. He does such a good Keira Knightley impression.
It was Keira Knightley and was it James McAvoy?
No.
No.
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant. Oh my God! Hugh Grant was in a lot of chick flicks before.
Hugh Grant is in a lot of Valentine's movies.
Yeah, Hugh Grant is like a
My Best Friend's Wedding, I think. No, that's not. He's not him.
No,
He's not,
that's Prince
Notting
Charming.
Notting
Si
Hill.
Oh, Notting
Love
Hill.
Actually, which
Was he
also
there?
had Keira Knightley.
What was the movie where he was with Drew Barrymore?
Music and lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say Way Back Into Love, but that's the hit song that came from Music and Lyrics. It's hard to like kanang think on the spot here because there's like a camera on us. How many viewers?
Bridget Jones.
Oh, Bridget
Na-mention ba niya?
Wapa ko kakita ng Bridget Jones. I just know na she's supposed to be an overweight girl, and then she gets into affairs with Hugh Grant and who's the other one? I think Grant Rosado yung pangan. Si King's Speech. What's his name?
No idea.
King's Speech.
Colin-
Colin Firth.
Okay.
Fuck.
Colin Firth.
It was not a Grant.
Our recorder is dying, so
Okay. So
it might be time for us to have a break.
we're gonna take a break and then to make sure that none of the footage got lost. So for Entasos, just keep stay tuned.
Stay
and
tuned
we'll
for
be
more.
back.
I think.
Drinking.
All right.
Bye.
We're back.
We're back in the podcast form, and we're gonna.
Hold up.
Originally, we were just gonna record the first half of the podcast, but since
It's been really fun.
yeah, we've had fun, and no one really listened to the first one except our 12 friends,
Yeah.
12 friendazos,
12 Frantazos.
minus Ernest and Tiny.
Tiny.
So 10 friendazos. We're gonna see if we're gonna be able to catch more ad revenue in this second one.
Because now we're more
Launch
prepared.
the live stream once more. Broadcasting again.
Hi. We're back. we're much more prepared. Ernest changed into a
Oh
fashionable.
yeah, Ernest is in red.
Yeah.
Ernest, would you
Okay,
kindly
sorry ako.
comment your
Attire.
image in the comments? I'm
Yeah.
sure
I'm sure our viewers
Wait,
would
wait.
like to see.
Ernest, who are you wearing?
Who are you wearing?
Tonight, yeah, on the red carpet. Isn't that a thing?
Okay, may question sa una kay magkuliwa mo yung mga sanina sa balay ba katong nagpuyo ba bitaw sa Osgwapo.
who are you wearing?
Legit siya nga pakutana sa una sa college.
Nga, no, way ko kasabot. Why?
Kay you're borrowing someone's
Kay
clothes.
nasuot man lain sanina ang mga tao sa
Oh.
That's sweet.
Na boyfriend na kanang yung who are you wearing permi kay dili iya ha.
Oh, we do.
Katong we would just see him walk around sa kanang campus and then like si Wes would go like tanawa na siya.
That's
Ako
my
man
shirt.
ang t-shirt.
So who is Ernest wearing tonight? Sounds very
He's wearing
You know.
an Ernestino
Hey,
original.
we're
Wa mo kay
gonna
gisuot good.
we're gonna talk
I'm wearing
about
no one.
we're gonna return about our Valentine's recommendations. Where did we stop?
Movies.
Atonement.
Yeah.
Kanang
And Lake House.
What
And-
about series?
Oh, you're not gonna watch an entire series while you're.
Well, I would binge like an entire thing for the day. Like
That's you, though.
Like an anime. Tiny Japan.
We would watch Evangelion on Valentine's.
Some people have lives.
Yeah, but some people have boyfriends, so
We're here,
yeah,
present.
and they watch anime.
What? I love anime.
Ang sa imong mga suggest, Beastars. Ano ang Beastars?
Your name na lang. Your name.
Oh, Kimi no
Pwede
no.
ra.
5 centimeters per second.
No, but among 5 centimeters.
Oh, really?
Ang sa man imong mga ma-recommend nga anime, Tiny Japan.
Watch all the Satoshi Kon movies.
That's
Watch.
For
not-
Valentine's.
That's not Valentine's.
Yes.
I watched Paprika and I was like,
the best,
what the fuck?
the best love
What the
during
fuck am I
Valentine's
watching?
is knowledge and enlightenment. So yeah,
Gay.
With
I
Satoshi
mean,
Kon?
with Satoshi Kon, yes.
what's
No,
the...
I was not enlightened by Paprika. I was like, what the fuck is happening, man?
She turned into a butterfly. What else is there to ask?
Kana og kanang house moving castle.
House
That was
moving
like,
castle.
Oh my god, this is the peak of cinema.
It's Howl's
I was like-
Moving Castle.
I was like,
How
this
moving
it's,
castle?
It's
it
Howl.
it feels like it was written while someone was on an acid trip.
Ano sa Howl's Moving
House
Castle?
moving castle. It's horrible.
I think ang mga Miyazaki marag pang kay gwapa ra sila tanawon sometimes, but generally the story is for kids. So I wouldn't suggest it na pang Valentine's.
Unless it's saan ka nang usa ka nang up on something hill.
Poppy Hill?
Poppy Hill. That one's pretty Valentine's-y.
Oh yeah, it's
Like-
about a couple.
Like almost incest, but not really.
Ataya.
It was like
Isn't that
It
the
was a
epitome
trap.
of romance in Japan? Oh, lately I've been getting into this anime and it's super incestuous.
Ano siya, ma'am?
mm-hmm.
Ano siya, ma'am?
Pwede na. Okay na to.
We can we can
What?
not-
What anime is it?
The Irregular at Magic High School. It's not
Nara
very
sa
good.
Netflix.
Yes, it's on Netflix. It's not good.
But
But you're
we're
in
gonna
it
say
for-
something like One Piece or something. Incestuous din. There's this nice series going around that everyone has been talking about it like the whole week apparently. Kanang I thought it was a movie. It's the kapansin mo ng Free Britney Spears sa Twitter.
That's
Yeah.
not a Valentine's movie.
No, but it's something to watch. Gihapon because like, you know, Britney and then like what's the hashtag? The name of the episode because it's part of a series called New York Times Presents and then episode nila na latest is called Framing Britney Spears and it's about how Britney. What are you looking at?
We have 4 viewers right now, including Dara JVR.
Hi, Dara.
Dara, hi!
We
I follow
miss
you on
you.
Twitter. I know you're a weeb.
Yeah, I know she knows.
Yeah,
all the
we're friends
great
from
romance.
our Nichibunken na group.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, where are
She's
we
the
at?
total kanang quiet in person, but sana saba kayo sa online. So, Dara,
Yo.
you do you. But framing Britney Spears, it's available on Hulu, but right now you can just access it through other legal means. Hint. It's about how the main premise of it is that Britney Spears is trying to emancipate herself from her dad, who is her conservator, and so basically
conservator. I have no idea.
Her dad controls all of her money and her career, and then her dad also controls who she's allowed to like be in contact with. So she spent the entirety of her career kay murag late. What is your opinion of Britney Spears like before nagtanaw ta sa documentary? Like, what do you know about her, like off the top of your head?
Well, ewan ko na, like she was kind of disturbed for a while. Pero I think it was because of kanina na siya abusive nga environment.
Yeah, basically gipanggawas sa documentary ang how Britney Spears has been like just victim siya of all the men in her life nagigaslight siya maayo, from Justin Timberlake to kanang those people who were just like apparently Justin Timberlake I didn't know this in the 90s, but apparently ang image daw ni Britney Spears is that even though her persona sa iyang mga music videos is like she's like a sex kitten and then like she's a sexy schoolgirl, grabe kayo siya ka-wholesome.
Yeah, she used to be the
personality.
Hannah Montana of the 90s. And
Yeah.
I didn't know that because my parents used to always make her an example for us. Like, you want to be like that, Ati? So, like,
Yeah, and kanang in her interviews, the people would just ask her, "No, are you a virgin?" And she says, "Yes, I'm a virgin." And then like siya ang wholesome nga character ana. And then like mugawas na when she broke up with Justin Timberlake, everyone would just ask, "Na, did you fuck her ba? Did you sleep with her?" Yeah, and then Justin Timberlake would be like, "Yeah, I fucked her," and then all the interviewers would like laugh and high five each other. Na, "Yeah, she got into Britney's pants."
and then a lot of women would actually like gaslight her and make her feel kind of terrible for the breakup. Like she was the cause of the breakup. Like, what did you do? You're a bad example.
Britney cheated on him though, and then like Justin Timberlake even released like a music video. So people are also asking Justin Timberlake to apologize na and to put that out. But the biggest, I think, aggressor is her dad. Di ba naraman sa news na ninggawas na si Jamie Lynn Spears was also, ang sister ni Britney was also sexually abused?
I don't know anything about that.
Ninggawas ra jud ang the entire breakdown ni Britney Spears is just like really she's just a victim of her circumstance, and then she's like kanang mga paparazzi, like they would harass her jud, and then they would get the photos nila. And it in hindsight kanang grabe ka prophetic ang katong dude na Leave Britney Alone. What's that guy's name? Chris Crocker?
Oh yeah, Chris Crocker.
Yeah. Everyone is bringing up that clip again after ninggawas ang Framing Britney Spears because everyone is like, that guy knew exactly what was going on.
Kinsa di episode about katong he was like, leave Britney alone. Was
Like
it the fans or
paparazzi.
like
The
paparazzi?
She was talking about the
And
paparazzi.
kaning like the public in general, because she was under kaning so much scrutiny because kalagi
She was
It's-
being
it's like-
framed as a terrible mother.
no, aside from that, it's like kaning like the habit of the public na kaning we want to be entertained, so we go into the lives of celebrities and kaning scrutinize everything that they do.
Bitaw, shout out Facebook Live.
Yes.
Don't scrutinize us.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get clout and pay the rent.
So that we can get endorsements and sponsorships
Yeah.
from this red thing.
Where else will you get 4 viewers?
But yeah, like so kanang she had so much pressure under her, and kanang looking back and looking at her life, it was kanang this was before the progressive era, I think, and kanang so many people would judge her na kanang, you're a terrible mom,
and it's
you're a
pre-
terrible woman.
Yeah, and it's pre-social media pa. So like murag, the only way we could see Britney is not through her own personal Instagram or Twitter, but via kanang mga paparazzi who would constantly harass her. And like kanang the story that they're coming out with is that like she's a terrible mother, and then she's fighting for custody for her kids, and then she wasn't allowed to see her kids na. Because Kevin Federline, like her ex-husband, is also kind of
Kevin
an asshole.
Federline. That if you have a name that sounds like an asshole,
Federline.
it's Kevin
Kevin.
Federline.
Kevin.
K-Fed, maganda siya.
Kevin.
Kevin.
K-Fed.
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 Oh, there's only one Kevin that
And
you
he's
can
not
trust.
black.
It's Kevin Jumba.
Yeah.
That was I don't know, some old YouTuber. That was so adorable. I don't know if anyone remembers Kevin Jumba, but like, yay. But not Kevin Federline.
So basically, gihim mo nilang product jud si Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Like besides the musician aspect of it,
Her
like,
life became a soul cutting,
it's like it became a circus, just like
source
a
of
circus,
entertainment.
and then
Because everybody was talking about, like they would judge her for being crazy, like
yeah, she
for
shaved her
mental
head,
health.
and then
Yeah.
after you watch it, you can kind of understand like how bad it was now for her. Like she just wanted her own privacy and to not be judged, because she was like the wholesome person. Dapat.
All American girl.
Yeah, exactly. Hit me, baby, one more time.
So
that's very
si Kuan si James. Ano si pangat sa iya?
Jamie.
Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie.
Siya day pasabot sa toxic na kanta.
Yeah, one of the managers said na after all the years I worked with Britney, my only interaction with her dad was like her dad said, "My daughter's gonna be so rich, she's gonna buy me a boat."
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God, Dad! Like,
In the same like habit of cutting Filipino parents using their children to
As investments.
yeah.
yeah. Namoy. Shout out Marca Aguilos.
No, I have no.
Is Pia an investment?
I mean, I'm a very bad investment, that's for sure.
Ako, gigamit ramang ko for like religious investment na ako ang ipanglabay sa kanang, ikaw na mag-serve ng mass dyan. And it's like, what do I gotta
Lead
say?
lead the prayer.
Ikaw, Tens.
Me? I ran away from home, so I have nothing.
Yeah.
I'm great.
So na,
I'm good.
try sila,
Sunken
nag-try sila
costs.
mag-invest na yun.
I think like despite all of my parents' flaws, that's the best thing about them. Like, they don't really force their children to take care of them, because that's not in the Bible. The Bible, the parents have to take care of the children. So
Wow, points for the Bible.
yay.
Let's just remove the part where you have to be subservient to the dad.
It's so patriarchal. Cutting
Everyone who doesn't believe in our religion is
Going to hell.
doomed to hell.
Children are not slaves to their parents, but women are slaves to their husband.
No, children are slaves to their
Yes.
parents too.
Oh, okay.
They have to listen to everything, but at least you don't need to pay like tax to your parents.
I guess.
Isn't that kind of like a Filipino thing? Parental
No.
tax.
What's parental tax?
No,
Is that like an actual thing?
It's something I'm just coining right now.
guilt trips?
Don't give them ideas.
Bakit ba meron tayong child booster seat pero walang
Oh
parental
my
tax?
god.
We talked about the government
Oh
again.
no.
Wala.
Sana.
How much do we owe the jar that does not exist?
Another for the government jar.
For the government.
Basta.
Hi daw, Pia Aguilos from Feliciano Mundingo the third.
It's 30.
Hi, 30.
30.
Hi, simp. Do you want my bathwater?
It's like, is there a diet version of it? Like, the diet version is a cup I've used. Like, imo na Ziploc.
Kasi ito, gano'n ka nang ginagmay sachet lang, sachet sa bathwater ni Pia, tag 5.
Anong tapsing ko, no?
Ay, mong i-bag na ice water. No? And then you can put it in a big pitcher, and then you can share it among like your fan base.
Ito, I wonder how e-girls do like on Valentine's. What
Yeah,
do they
Tiny.
do?
How do e-girls do it?
You look like you know.
I don't know. They take a bath. They go stream live.
I think usually mag-poster na sila maybe a Valentine themed na sexy outfit. I wouldn't know. It's not Valentine's or nighttime yet. So kanang
Di rin mo yung ibuhat kami.
Oh my God! We have Diane listening to us.
Who's
Diane
that?
sa bandeja.
Hi.
An actual streamer. Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane. Tell us your tricks.
Yeah. What do you do when you stream on Valentine's? Do you have any plans to stream on Valentine's, Diane?
is she like full e-girl or just...
You are all being judged by higher streaming standards.
But the last video I saw of Diane, she was ordering takoyaki, I think.
Wow.
Takoyaki, and she was doing a, what do you call it when you eat live?
Mukbang.
Yeah, she was doing a mukbang.
What kind of mukbang?
Is that what it is? Mukbang? It's not ASMR?
Well,
ASMR
no,
sound,
because
just a sound.
ASMR, there's different types of mukbang. I mean ASMR, so it just falls under the umbrella.
Oh.
That sounds like a kanang murag type of street dance, ang kanang mukbang. Yo, there's a mukbang fight outside.
What?
It's like flip top, you know? That kind of thing.
I don't know kinsa pa na post. I think that's like a Korean thing, diba?
Yeah, it
Mukbang.
is mukbang.
So I don't know why people did that, and
I don't know.
then all of a sudden it's big because pretty people are doing it.
Alright.
Oh, we also have Bibi Lou.
Hey,
Hi.
it's Baby Lou!
Hi.
Mom ni Bin!
Hi, Vince mom.
Hi, miss you, tita.
Miss you, tita.
Like, kanang mag-issue kenta balik when,
let's
when
muk-
wanay
Let's
quarantine.
mukbang at Yushuken, tita.
Ano ba? Did we end our kanang Free Britney? Basta, framing Britney Spears, look for it. It's like, it's a big lesson on like the Me Too movement and gaslighting, Jude, and like how we treat celebrities and how we perceive them.
Yeah.
Yun na.
And some
And motherhood. I don't know.
That's interesting.
It's a very feminist
Motherhood.
movie.
It is. And kind of like, in a way, now I understand like why Britney is kind of a gay icon.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. Nga naman.
I don't know, like kaning the struggle that she had with her mental health and kaning in
she's
a
also
way
fucking fabulous.
she is
She's
fabulous.
like, all the outfits.
Weird kayo nga explanation sa gay icon niya kay because na siya struggle sa mental health.
I mean,
No, basically her image was that she was like an outsider,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
like
yeah. That's what
Mona-
kaning the gay, like the Free Britney activists. They call
Yeah.
themselves like Free Britney activists.
Yeah,
They were
and-
explaining it that way na kaning she was also othered.
yeah.
So
And kanang grabe jud kayo ang kanang dad niya to be fully in control. It's because ever since na 12 years na daw na conservator ang dad niya. But that's when Britney started coming back to the mainstream, and she started appearing TV shows and she was doing concerts again. And then now that she wants to be like out, gibalik na daw siya sa rehab center sa young dad. And then like, what the fuck is happening to Britney right now?
Do we have any updates on that regard?
oh, do you know that they actually have a Britney podcast?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It was weird
Yeah.
because the reason that people
We're a Britney podcast right now.
Yeah.
right
At this
now
moment.
we are Britney Graham ang ilang tawag. Apparently, what they did was they Da Vinci coded kanang mga Britney Spears posts.
Instagram posts.
Kanang, there was a podcast that would just discuss her Instagram posts, and then ang ilang gibuhat is like, I think Britney is trying to tell us something, and kanang gilok into nila. It's like Britney never always uses emojis. This is not an emoji. What is she saying? And then it's like, kanang Britney is like, nowhere to go but up. But it's like, what's Britney saying? And then diba sila nakadeduce na Britney is in trouble. Nga na. So
And they really figured it out. That kind of
Yeah.
Britney was trying to get out of the conservatory.
Conservatorship.
conservatism.
Conservatorship.
Yes.
Conservatorship.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You watched the movie and you
Thanks,
don't know
guy.
the term.
I only
think
knew
in
the feelings.
In the movie, I was like watching like 10 minutes of it with them, and it was like there was a mention of conservatorship once every 2 minutes, and I had no idea what it was.
Oh, we have comments from
Yeah.
Bibi Lou.
So Free Britney.
Bibi Lou says, I love you, Ma.
Ah!
Thank you, Tita. Al Inking is also back. Hi, Al. What you doing on Valentine's? You gonna read?
It's so sad.
Reading
What
is
you doing? You're gonna read. It's like you're mocking him. What you doing on Valentine's? You gonna read?
I didn't mean it that way. Sorry. No. I love reading. Let's all read. Let's
Is
open up our
anybody
minds.
reading right now?
Yeah. Tiny's reading in the comments.
Aren't we all?
Unsa pa ang atong ano? Oh yeah, anyway, that's our cap on it. Hashtag Free Britney. I suggest you watch it.
Yeah, in the spirit of feminism and ganun ano.
Speaking of feminism and not freedom, kanang si
Not freedom?
Not freedom.
feminism
Freedom
and
nuts.
kanang discrimination. What do you know about Gina Carano last
Oh,
week?
God. I know nothing about Gina Carano until like you talked about her. Now I'm stressed.
What? Have you been like researching all of the Gina Carano stuff?
No, it's just that she seems
Me?
really, ugh.
Yeah. So, do you know what happened? Tiny, explain it because I'm talking too much.
I'm actually not as like personally invested with the Gina Carano thing.
Yeah, ikaw naman din invested. I haven't seen Mandalorian. I don't know who she
the
is.
general story is that Gina Carano is kind of, she's right-leaning, she's right-wing, and
She's
kaning-
anti-mask.
she's anti-mask,
and
anti-vaccine.
She's pro-Trump.
And kaning, like, despite the kaning, the contract that she was given by Disney, which prohibits her to post uber political things, like she continued. And
Is that the case?
I heard her no.
I just
Do
know
we
na-
know anything about this?
Okay. What happened was
Okay, go.
So Gina Carano was fired from The Mandalorian because kanong nag-post daw siya og something comparing mga Republicans to the Jews during the Holocaust. Can you, Ernest, can you look that up, por favor?
Okay.
Anyway, it was really, really bad. And then she
Being a
got fired.
conservative in 2021 is just like being a Jew during the Holocaust.
That's not the quote, but the gist of it. That's not the full quote,
So
but
di na mo ang quote.
that was the gist of it. And it was basically kanang people are saying na she's not allowed to have her opinions daw anymore, and then she lost her job because she was just having an opinion. But
And she still has it.
yeah, she still has her opinion, Mansad. But the problem was that you can still be a Republican and be part of like the Disney sphere, but kanang ang problema man ni Gina is that kanang violent kayo siya with our marag. She was posting not just the Republican stuff. She was posting mga voter fraud stuff na the mail-in vote shouldn't count, and she was anti-vaccine when the COVID vaccine came out, and she was like the first post na ako na nakita niya that was like, that's kind of weird na yung post was, I wonder what got washed more in 2020, hands or minds. Like, mo na-brainwash yung mga tao na ingana. And so, yeah, she's been posting all of that. And then, kanang, everyone is like, Gina, you're being irresponsible. And then a lot of people said na Disney has been frequently sitting down with her and going, Gina, this is what's wrong with what you're doing. But since I don't know if it's the MMA mindset of like no pain, no gain, or like more.
Wait, she's in MMA.
Yeah, she was a mixed martial artist, so that's where she gets that more tough. Na
I think she really
exterior.
believed in cutting like the constitutional right to freedom of expression. Cutting like actually like have a friend who's a Marvel producer.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah.
Look at you, name dropping.
Wow.
I mean, not name dropping.
Your friend who's a Marvel producer. I don't have any.
He outed me when I was working back for Epic Stream because he like
Uh-huh.
and then like
Yeah.
apparently like specifically in the contract and she was breaking the rules. So cutting you can have you can have your own like
Political views.
but you have to be accountable for them. And that's the problem with Gina, like specifically in her contract that this wasn't allowed. Like she went on and on about it.
Yeah, and then what she was sharing was like mga anti-science na stances, and it was endangering lives na because she would promote people to not wear masks, and then like she would be like, you know, this Rona thing is real, probably ang mga spirit of what she's been saying.
I think it's fair, man. If like if you're like a big company and naka-star,
Image.
naka-star na nag-endanger sa mga lives ng mga tao, like, I guess I don't want you in this thing.
That's true. Like
Yeah.
it would have hurt.
May question from the chat.
Yeah.
Nabado kay figure ana niya Biani.
Yes, actually. Kanang, who asked that?
John, hi John.
Na ako yung ana, I shared it to John, and then now it's not in my display anymore, but I look at it and the feeling is like murag na ako'y MAGA hat sa suot sa balay. Murag ka nang yawa na ako'y Trump supporter nga duwaan.
Dapat butangan mo siyang mask. You should just
like,
draw a mask
At
on
least
her.
my Gina Carano knows what's right. Yeah, but
That's what you get.
yeah. So she got removed, and then all of the right people are just like, not the right people, but the people in the right. Kanang, they're all just like love bombing her, and then they're all just going like, "No, Gina, I stand with you, I stand with you," and then. Like si Ben Shapiro, like the hypothetically, let's say if hypothetically we made a movie and then he signed Gina on for like a movie.
Really? Dude?
Yeah, and then everyone is calling for cancel Disney Plus now, and what's more, they want to cancel Pedro Pascal.
What?
No, you can't.
Why?
cancel
Because
Pedro Pascal.
if Gina was fired though for comparing like a Holocaust post, Pedro Pascal also posted daw na kanang iyang gi-compare ang mga child na gidetain to mga Jews na gidetain sa Holocaust. And
Can
then,
we just stop comparing things to the
I don't know. But like, sakto ra. I think sakto ra ang sentiment ni
it
Pedro
fits.
Pascal na it fits na mga people are being abused. As compared to kang Gina, it's like people are just making fun of the right. And then it's like, well, I feel like a Jew in the Holocaust. And it's not the same and people don't see it. And and she was gonna get her own show. Like the character was strong and like the fans loved her. But now kanang murag after months of Gina being just really, really weird. The straw that broke the camel's back was the post about the Republicans were the Holocaust Jews.
Do you know that a lot of Star Wars fans are at ends right
Why?
now because it's the debate about whether you can separate the character from the actor.
Yeah.
So all of the Star Wars fans who are cosplaying as Gina Carano are like, "Oh no, I have to burn my costume."
Yeah. And it's sad because the thing with Gina Carano was, I mean, I know that the left are celebrating nagitangtang siya, but ako mismo, like, I'm not necessarily like happy about it because I think if gamiton siya as fire by the right ang iyang pagkatangtang, and then the right will just be like, just like what they did with Gina Carano, like they removed her because she was just sharing her opinions. But it's like, no, like her opinions were very how do you
Dangerous.
justify her opinions are like her quote unquote opinions are endangering people and mocking like a global crisis. And then do you think it's safe for Disney to keep associating with that even after so long na pagka November pa ni siya nga issue na they kept her on and they were quiet about her.
I used to have friends who would say na you should limit your freedom of expression to informed opinions. So like
Kung siya, gibuhat ron. Hindi na siya valid nga argument nga.
No, we have naman tayo frequent disclaimers of we are very stupid and we are very uninformed. These are all off the top of my head na panang thoughts.
Lagi. Pero bitaw, essentially, sila ro po yung naghimo og figurehead sa right karon.
Yeah.
So, depende ra gina unsaon pagkuan, unsay how this goes in the future ba kay moset po siyang president.
Yeah.
Ang delikado ana kay anyone can be removed from kuan lang
From our job.
Magtuon na sila nga anyone can be removed from a show.
Yeah, exactly.
If kanang you just call for it enough ba.
Yeah. Ang akong there is like I think that people shouldn't really celebrate na natangtang siya because the right is seeing that as murag look at the left there this woman had her livelihood removed from her because of sharing opinions. Mo nang ilang nakitaan and then makita nimo ang other side that they look it feels incredibly evil na gikatawanan na siya and they're teasing her and they're coming up with memes about how Gina is terrible. But Gina basically just still looks like a superhero to the right na murag she was just speaking for us and now you're mocking her na that's what she did. So
so she becomes a martyr.
Exactly.
Like a symbol.
And ang akong yeah, so what I guess what I
What are we
wanted
gonna
out of
do?
it, I think that maybe we should be more responsible about how we treat people like that. And maybe Disney should have been more clear about why she was fired. Kay ninggawas naman sad na Gina Carano has been fired and then we thought her tweets were abhorrent. And then like murag what are you gonna think when you read that and you agreed with Gina? It's like, what do you mean abhorrent? Like, explain yourself, please. And like, they should have been clear na. Her stances were anti-science and endangering lives, and we could not continue to give her a platform. Yeah,
but people are still gonna think, how is she endangering lives?
Yeah,
She's just speaking the truth.
a lot of people don't get that context.
Yeah.
And they're the same people who are like, tang-tanga na si Pedro Pascal because like he did a proper comparison. And then it's like, well, I guess comparing the Nazis gets you canceled, right? What about Pedro Pascal? I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, people
So
can be
dapat
really
dapat
exhausting.
kung mag-fire ka og tao, it's because they're an asshole. Like in person,
Yeah.
mag-write na lang kag stuff that makes them an asshole. So that not a valid reason to fire them. And not just for their opinions or their tweets.
I don't know. Like, I think Disney has a particular brand they follow.
The
So
family
kaning-
friendly.
Yeah.
So, if their actors don't stick to that certain kind of image or brand, they have every right to
You
off
know,
the chopping
you know
board.
who's a Republican who's been very kanang obedient with the
Who?
Disney formula is
Chris
Chris
Pratt.
is Chris Pratt, who has tried to be cancelled again. And
Let's ask our
Tried to be
viewers, what are
cancelled?
their opinions about Chris
Who
Pratt?
is the best Chris?
Yeah.
I
Which Chris
still-
do you
Who is
like?
the worst
Well,
Chris?
ang ako lang ni Chris Pratt is that like mogawas that people want to cancel him because he's Republican and a Christian, and then ang iyang church daw has conversion therapy, and then because Chris Pratt is not calling them out, that's why he's a villain now and he deserves to lose everything and he's the worst Chris. But what do you think about that? Okay, ikaw
What
man
do you
ang
mean?
You
ikaw
are the
ba ang
Twitter representative.
the representative of
I am not
the Twitter mob.
the representative of anything.
But mo agree man ka usually with the kanang ano.
I don't know. Kay I think okay raman tingali na siya church because like even if you're in a church that's most churches are controversial, but
Yeah.
like if you don't agree with something, you kind of like
You have to leave it.
yeah, murag imo you set your stance on something at least para like makaibaw ang mga tao. Oh, okay, so this is for you, it's okay, or this isn't okay for you, or imo acknowledge something, you
I
acknowledge it,
guess.
and then you say if it's bad or not for you, because that's how people will know what kind of person you are, kind of.
Yeah, I guess
I
people
think, like-
want him to address that.
I think it will be better if they address the church directly. Because
Exactly.
the battle is with the church.
Yeah.
Or kind of like
'Cause-
hundreds and thousands of years of kind of like
The
torture.
battle is with the church.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
ano na lang ko because everyone is like, oh, Chris Pratt calling to her Marvel friends to defend him, but it's like, I think okay raman sad na the people are speaking out for him because he seems like a genuinely nice guy raman sad.
Lisod man po na kay people already murag they can relate to him already, and they feel close with him,
So
and
I got disappointed.
if
Your values
you
suck.
say you suck, they're not gonna think he sucks. They're just gonna say you guys are wrong because I like him.
and I know him. And sakto, I asked people I engaged the Twitter mob and then I asked them, can you please explain to me why we are canceling Chris Pratt na other than Christian Republicans and Christian? And then mugawas ra, it's always the church's fault, and then they want him to address that at least. But nag-address it sila, I just love canceling people. And I'm like, that's where it's wrong.
I just love canceling
That's
people.
where it sucks.
There are some people.
There are extremists in everyone in every
That's
Yeah.
true.
side.
And they kind of ruin the argument for everyone. It's like, fuck. Like, we have to answer for that idiot, even if they're on our side.
Aw. So what else can we talk about Valentine's?
That's not okay. We have to wrap up something Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Because we just lost 2 viewers who are not interested in Chris Pratt or
Lagi na pound sa tanan.
or
Nice.
yeah. What
Parks
do you
and
guys
Rec.
want to talk about, like Valentine's? Do you guys have messages?
message to your crush. We have
Bitaw.
5 minutes.
Kanang
Yes, please.
pwede na yaw-yaw about sa inyong mga
Unsay modifications ninyo to Valentine celebration siguro nga wala pay vaccines ang tanang tao?
Hala ka na, bitaw.
Oh,
Kuan, certificate. Certificate of no corona.
Bitaw. What is is love like during the pandemic? How do people hook up?
It's like her.
Is Anne still watching? Nagtanong ba si Anne?
Wala si Anne.
Well,
Tayo.
we asked Ernest.
Nibalik.
What?
8 na kabuok.
Nibalik si Anne?
Dili si Anne.
Because
Are they
we
done
asked
talking?
Ernest na,
They're
Ernest, do
done
you have a kanang message for Anne? And he said, ay lang.
Oh, no.
And the message is, ay lang.
Ang Valentine's message to RetasoCast man tong ay lang.
You got this one, Ernest. Did you?
How about you,
Saved by the
Ernest?
Pia Aguilos.
You're technically a viewer right now. Do you have a Valentine's message?
Wala. Okay ra. Love.
Love
Thanks.
everyone.
Love
Okay.
things.
Yeah, so that's it. That's our wrap up of
Wait.
RetasoCast Valentine's.
Really? That's it?
We didn't even give them a chance to talk about
Because
their
we're at
messages.
37 minutes, we have to stop at 40, so what? You
It's
want to
okay.
argue with me?
Okay.
We still have
We
battery.
still have time.
Aw.
Aw, Vincent, love you
I love
guys.
you
We
too,
love
Vin.
you too,
Vin
Vin.
is-
I love your
Spina.
cookies.
We have not
Yeah.
seen you in more than a year.
Joshua says love you too, Retaso.
Aw.
Poggers.
Josh.
Even if you don't put like grapes and
I did
Wait,
put
crackers on
Shout
it.
I
out
did put
Joshua.
grapes and crackers.
Shout out Joshua.
So eat a dick, Joshua. I did this cheese plate properly.
Joshua, Mayani wants you to eat his dick.
No, it's a eat
Okay,
a
we're
dick.
not gonna do that.
That's how we end. That's how we end this Valentine's episode of Love.
Yeah.
So
Boy
anyway,
love.
hashtag free Britney, fire Gina Carano, and
Leave
RIP Chris Pratt.
All the hashtags.
Ano to?
So
Bye,
enjoy na lang mo
guys.
sa Valentine's tomorrow. Be safe. And
And say hi to your crushes.
we never
confess
said
to
why
your
Ernest
crushes.
isn't here, right?
You
Love sick lagi.
Okay.
he's lovesick.
I thought I wanted to make a game out of it and make people guess.
Oh, and John said love is love, El Vigilante.
Aww,
Haha,
love is love.
What a very kanang small cut na UPC Boo joke that happened in that one presentation.
I don't. Oh my God! I remember this.
I
remember
don't
this.
know this. Never mind.
I
Yeah.
remember El Vigilante.
Thanks, John.
Okay.
So anyway, last messages.
Sabi
Anything else?
kita. No, wala na.
Wanna? We're gonna give it
2 more minutes.
10 seconds.
Then
10,
then I count down anymore.
9,
We're
8,
gonna be counting down to our
Demise.
our
7.
RetasoCast viewers.
I don't know. This is the first time we did this. It's very...
You know when you count down, it sounds like kaning mamunal kang tao.
It does sound
Oh,
like
no.
that, no?
Oh no.
Even if diligent ko kayo ba muna Ako ang banalon usually.
Oh, Leon
Aw,
says
tiny.
amping,
Don't do
guys. Leon says amping.
Hi, Lian.
Thank you.
Amping said Leon.
Amping Lian.
Oh.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Amping and
Keep safe.
kongsi. Kongsi fatsai.
What's that? What's that?
That's the salute. The kongsi.
Oh.
This isn't a Naruto sign?
Kongsi fatsai. Happy year of the cow.
Is it cow? I
Yay.
thought it was ox.
Ox.
Aren't they the same?
No.
Ox.
They're different.
I thought it's like the abbreviation. Happy year of the
Okay.
ox, everyone. Eat
Bye,
some tikwe.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.